Greetings from Saren's Rim, and thank you for joining us for this Trilaterum news segment. Thanks to everybody that showed up at TotalCon and saw us. We had a great time talking to everybody, running demos. It really is one of our favorite cons. So if you haven't been there, next year you should definitely check it out. It's a lot of fun. Just wanted to start our segment off here with some of our upcoming events. In March, on the 31st through the 1st, we will be at Havoc, which will again be in Marlborough, Mass. At the Best Western, same place that TotalCon was at. We will then be at the Compound for a gaming day. The location is currently to be determined. We're trying to figure out if it will be at the studio or somewhere else. We will also be streaming that evening on the Compound Network, so check it out. That's April 8th. Our next show after that will be Mayhem, which is up in Lebanon, New Hampshire, April 21st through the 23rd. We're really excited about this show. It's the first year they're doing it. We're going to be sending some of our miniatures over to the painting class. It's going to be a lot of fun, so if you're up in the area, come by and say hi. After that, we'll be stopping by to Huzzah, which is one of our favorite shows up in Portland, Maine. We've been there many, many years in a row. It's from May 19th through the 21st. So come by up there if you're in the area. And then the last show that we have on the schedule will be Ironweld, which is in Wakefield, Mass, May 27th and 28th. It's a newer show for us. We went to their Everwinter show, which was a fantastic show. I really had a great time. So we're very excited to be a part of the network there that runs those tournaments. It's a lot of fun. So we wanted to kick off the call here with some of our new releases that we are releasing this month. They are already up in the online store, so you can see them. We have the Testudea Heavy Infantry and the Velmeni Mecha Vehicle. The Testudea is a rather unique unit in that it is a faction aligned with both the Draconids and the Parisi. The story is in their selection on the online store that kind of gives you the story of how they've been fighting with the Draconids for many years, and when the Parisi started their push towards stopping the Draconid Empire's expansion, that some of them decided that they wanted to kind of get back to nature and fight with some of the aquatic races of the Parisi. So they will count towards faction bonuses for both factions. So it's kind of a new thing for us, so we're excited to see what people think of that. The other release for this month was the Velmeni Mecha Vehicle. This is also a little unique in that it is in the generic vehicle section. So generic vehicles count for all armies when you're making your list as far as the faction bonuses. It's very hard hitting. The story behind them is some archaeologists were digging on a planet. They uncovered these mechas. They reactivated them in a time of need, and they were sentient, and there was more of them, so they kind of spread themselves out across the galaxy and kind of fight with whoever they deem is worthy. So two cool units. We're very happy with how they both came out. The Velmeni is a multi-part kit, so you'll have many different options as far as posing, which we're trying to do more of with the larger vehicles so that people have more options. The Testudea also has multiple sculpts available, so you'll get one random sculpt. So if you see us at a show, you'll be able to look through what we have on hand, and you can pick the sculpt that you like the best. So very cool. We're very excited with those. Next up, we wanted to talk about our April releases, which will be coming next month. We've got some cool stuff and something that's very new to the game, new mechanics-wise. So we've got the Ziggurat Assault Transport that is coming for the Troll. It's a transport as well as has heavy cannons. We also have the Prophet Android Command Infantry, so that's another command option for the Troll. Kind of goes with the androids that they have discovered and are fighting alongside them. And the scanning bot is kind of the new unique thing that we're adding. It is under the generic vehicle section, and it has a new ability where, as a single action, it can create a 6-inch pulse around it, so that any units that are within that 6-inch pulse, when they do a shooting action, a ranged combat action, will get the benefits of the scanner's ability. So it's a pulse that has to be activated and only lasts until the next activation of the scanning bot, and the units have to be within 6 inches to benefit from it. But it's something new, something we're trying out, so I hope you try it out in your games and you like it. Let us know in feedback on our socials, on Facebook, on Discord, all those places that you can find us. Our next upcoming preview is for a new army pack. So we currently have 2 army packs. We've got the 67th Mercs, which is an all-drop army, very cool. We also have the Desert Scorpions, which was the release for last month, which has that cool worm that's a transport. It also has the Scorpions and the Desert Raiders that go along with them. So the next of our army packs is something we haven't come up with a name with it yet, but we're still working on that, and it'll have these cool battlesuit guys will be the infantry options that also have a heavy weapon option in this kind of rocket launcher looking guy. We also have the pack will also include a transport vehicle, a 6x6 wheeled transport, and an assault mech. So we're very excited about this. We just got all the sculpts together for it, so we're test printing and we're going to be painting up samples for it. So definitely check it out when it hits the releases in probably May or June. We're still trying to see where we're going to slot it in, but definitely watch the socials for painted examples and those sorts of things. The last thing that we wanted to talk about is something that we've been developing for a while that we're finally getting into playtest, and that is our version of a 28mm skirmish game, and that is called Trilaterum Firefight. It is a very small scale skirmish system, 3 to 5 models per side on a 3x3 table, and it's really meant to encapsulate a single battle that was fought on a larger scale Trilaterum game. So think of it as 2 units that were fighting over an objective, or a close combat between a commander's unit and a heavy infantry, or something like that. There will be no vehicles in it. It's an open building system, so you will start out at a base level for each individual model, and then you add on their weapons, their armor, their special abilities, and then you have total of 350 points each for each of your teams, fire teams, however you want to call them. We haven't nailed down the term that we're using for that. We will have some packs of infantry that will go with the Firefight release. We'll probably start out with 4 packs. We're looking at Dominion, Draconids, Agaricale, and another to be determined. We're currently getting the miniatures sized up and painted up, and so that we can do some heavy play testing. But we're very excited about it. We really wanted to bring a skirmish level game into the Trilaterum family, and a lot of people have been looking for something that they can fight alongside Trilaterum. So you can use your Trilaterum for your large scales battles, and then afterwards you can fight a firefight to kind of determine that key moment in the game where you wanted to see who would have won. So like I said, we're very excited about it, and definitely keep watching our socials. We'll hopefully have the rules up for playtesting at some point here, and we'll be bringing it to the shows to show off, as well as some of the upscaled miniatures So definitely keep your eye out for that. So just wanted to recap our events that we'll be at. We'll be at Havoc, March 31st to April 2nd in Marlborough, Mass. We'll be at the Compound on April 8th. We'll be at Mayhem, April 21st through the 23rd. We'll be at Huzzah from May 19th through the 21st. And we'll be at Iron Weld, May 27th till the 28th. As always, watch our socials, Facebook, Discord, Instagram, and happy gaming!